What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we are back in another Marvel Snap video. And in this video, we just got some huge, exciting, amazing news, and it's about ranked and matchmaking. And this has been a big topic of conversation. It's been a big issue lately. So I wanted to go over this update news and what might be coming, but I also wanted to talk about critical thinking, beliefs, forming opinions, because one of the core aspects of critical thinking is updating your opinions based on new information. So I'm gonna eat some crow in a little bit, but first, let's talk about these updates, all right? But before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. I also go by Bootman. If you love Marvel Snap as much as I do, especially the competitive aspect, like ranking up, tournaments, all that kind of stuff, you're definitely gonna wanna subscribe and ring that notification bell, all right? Few things, we're trying to hit 8,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. But we also do a bunch of cool stuff. We have a awesome Discord server down in the description below, and every single season, yes, every season, ladies and gentlemen, I give away 3 season passes, but you gotta be subscribed and you gotta follow me on Twitter, all right? My Twitter is linked down in the description below. It's at BootmanMSTZ. So I think probably either later today or tomorrow, I will announce this month's giveaway because the new season starts on, I believe, Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. But anyways, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. All right, so right now you're asking yourself, you're like, who are these handsome young gentlemen right over here? Oh wait, I'm pointing the wrong direction, okay? This is the Code Deco boys, all right? They just hit rank 1,000 in Marvel Snap. Yeah, that's right. All of us chumps, we're struggling to hit rank 100, and these dudes over here, they hit 1,000. So I made a tweet about this the other day, and I had no idea it was gonna blow up like this, but yeah, it has like 99.6 thousand views and stuff, and like, it's nuts. But anyways, the Code Deco guys, first off, go subscribe to them. I'm gonna link them down in the description below. Follow them on Twitch. These are 2 of the coolest dudes that are in the Marvel Snap community. They're fun, and like, anytime I hop in their stream, they're just having a blast. Like right after this right here, I'll actually link this video down below, so subscribe to them. Right after this screenshot, they have a little dance party, and it made my day. All right, but anyways, so I made this tweet, and yeah, I was just like, this kind of like, this is fantastic for them, but it's also like, holy crap, you could hit 1,000. But anyways, they actually made a response video because this tweet started blowing up because there's been so many conversations around the broken matchmaking system. So let me break it down to the best of my knowledge. There's a lot of stuff behind the Marvel Snap coding that we're not 1,000% aware of, but we do have a little bit of knowledge of how matchmaking works, all right? So Dara JN actually had one of the Marvel Snap devs on his channel, 10, and they talked a little bit about matchmaking and some other things and like stats and data and stuff. But anyways, when you're getting matched up, it is matching you based on a few different criteria. One of them is MMR, okay? Your matchmaking rating, okay? This is basically taking all of your wins and all of your losses and giving you like a score. And it's trying to find you people as close as possible to your score. So if you are just winning nonstop, it's not gonna put you against someone who's constantly losing, right? But if somebody who is lower in that rating and you're higher and they beat you, you're gonna drop down a lot and then they're gonna gain a lot, okay? So it's always trying to find this balance and putting you against the right people, all right? Well, one of the issues with Marvel Snap right now is that people like Code Deco or KM Best or Educated Collins, these guys who like just go and just try to get the highest rating, the system, it's just like, you guys are too good. We are no longer even putting you against that many humans. We're gonna put you against a ton of bots. So whereas they do face humans sometimes, they also face a ton of bots, all right? Meanwhile, for the rest of us who have not broken away from the matchmaking making rating, we're facing regular people, right? And this is something that's been on my mind a lot, and like, I try to like, I don't know, I try to find the way to word it because these are all incredible players, right? But you all and myself, we shouldn't be comparing ourselves to these people because we're having much different experiences, all right? we're facing different people, we're facing meta decks, we're facing all sorts of things that people of higher ranking aren't. So anyways, after I tweeted this, Eggs for Sale, another great content creator, she was actually at that New York Creator Clash, she retweeted it and she was like, this is ridiculous and not in a good way. Let me preface with saying this is an incredible feat considering the time and dedication Code Deco put into reaching this milestone, but we need to talk about how broken the matchmaking system is, all right? So this ended up, getting a bunch of replies and everything like that, and people talking about, oh my God, seeing somebody reach this high makes me feel bad, I'm stuck at 60 and all these other things. So Code Deco actually they just released a video discussing this. It's a very good video. These guys, they worded it very well and they discuss it, and obviously they're not posting this to make anybody feel bad. Like, this is a goal that they set out for, and it's awesome. Like, they're playing a ton, you know what I mean? But this conversation has really been coming to the forefront lately. So we're not sure what the fixes are gonna be or what they should be. A lot of people have different ideas and everything, but I wanted to make this video because we just got some great news. Eggs for Sale actually tweeted this out. So Educated Collins just made a video. I haven't had time to check it out yet. It's 40 minutes, so I'll watch it in a little bit. But Eggs for Sale says, the overwhelming support on the topic of the state of matchmaking in Marvel Snap has been incredible. Here's an amazing video essay from Educated Collins about his experience. Please give it a listen. Ben Brode, second dinner on Marvel Snap. Well, here's what's exciting. Eggs for Sale says, for those just joining the conversation, we did get confirmation in Discord last night, from Second Dinner, that there will be changes to matchmaking going live at season reset, and we'll see a blog on Monday about it. Thank you for listening. I love this game. So Steven, I believe his name's Steven Jarrett. I follow him on Twitter too. I forgot what his exact role is, but he said, we aren't happy with the current state of ranked. We have a change going live at the start of next season that we hope makes it a little better, but we think more changes are needed after that too. We have a blog on ranked mode improvements coming out Monday. So this is awesome. This is very, very cool. So it does sound kind of like, I don't want to say the leader fix because it's going to be obviously different, but Marvel Snap, what I've noticed about them, when they see a problem and the community does get loud about it, when they do make an adjustment, it sounds like they put a temporary fix on it, and then they look at the situation a little bit deeper and then do something else about it. So I'm curious to see what this is, but it's awesome that they're listening, because it's just like I've been talking about it, a lot of people have been talking about it, so it's awesome that they're listening and they're trying to do something. Now, I don't know what it is, I don't know how good it's gonna be. Sometimes they miss really hardcore with their updates, but the fact that they are doing something and looking into it is awesome. I will say this, I do think they need like a focus group of whether it's content creators or top players or whatever it is, to have those conversations, because there are sometimes these big misses, all right? For example, like the Galactus nerf that was actually a buff to Galactus by reducing Galactus's power, and because Galactus doesn't want priority, right? That was a miss. The leader thing, that could be debatable, but it seems like they overcorrected on leader. But anyways, they're trying. And what I wanted to kind of wrap up with was, I and so many others, especially when was it, December or maybe even January, I had a series of videos just ranting and raving about Marvel Snap. I actually felt bad because I was complaining so much about the game, the pricing of the bundles, the card acquisition and all that kind of stuff. But what I was saying in the intro is part of critical thinking is updating your opinions based on new information, right? We need to get away from black and white thinking, something's all good or all bad. Things change and stuff like that. And one of my big rants was, a lot of people were saying when I came into the community, because I came in after a lot of people, right? I started October, November. People were saying oh, Second Dinner listens. I'm like, I haven't seen that. I was I personally haven't seen that, but I wanted to take a minute and talk about it. I have seen it a lot more lately. I've seen it a lot more lately, and I don't think we're talking about that enough. There is still a lot of improvements. There are still issues with card acquisition and everything like that. But like, one of the things I just wanted to talk about was like, I don't see anybody talking about this, and it messes me up. So those of you who can't see this, let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. So this is Marvel Snap Zone, but they're listing all of the leaked bundles coming up, which is a lot. This was one of our main complaints, right? Like, everything that was coming out was like $100. It was super expensive, right? They came out with that Lunar New Year bundle, the Jubilee variant, and it was like $5. I remember tweeting it out, and a bunch of other people like, yo, buy this. If you wanna get Marvel Snap to make cheaper bundles, buy the crap out of this. Show them that we will buy these. And like, check this out. Like, not only do they have a bunch of like inexpensive bundles, right? But you can also acquire a lot of them with gold. That means free-to-play players can get gold to buy these, right? Like, that's huge, dude. That's huge, and I don't see anybody talking about that. And like, ever since they announced this, I was like, this is major, right? This was one of the primary complaints. And I just think we all need to be very mindful of how our minds work. And it's something called hedonic adaptation, right? So basically, we always get back to this like base level, all right, of like our mood or happiness or whatever. There's a great book called Stumbling on Happiness. Real quick study that they did, right? So they found people who like won the lottery, right? And they're like, hey, how happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm simplifying this, by the way. Right after they won the lottery, how happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10? They're like, oh my God, a 10, oh my God, right? They interview these people a year later. How happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10? And they're back down to, let's say, a 5, right? Then they interview people who just got into like a terrible car accident, became like a paraplegic. How sad are you on a scale of 1 to 10? They're like a 10, like this sucks, I lost my legs or whatever, right? They interview them a year or two later. How happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10? They're like 5, right? So basically what you're seeing is, as much as the happiness goes up, they get back down to a base level. But even when things go bad, you get back to a base level. By the way, this is kind of like something I remember with my own mental health. When things are going bad, like, we adjust. That's just how humans are designed. So what I'm getting at is we will also get used to the new normal in something like Marvel Snap and then find the next new thing to complain about. That's why I think it's very important that we remember, we really highlight and focus on these good things that they're doing. If not, we're just gonna find the next new thing and the next new thing, because our contentment with the game just keeps adjusting back to the baseline like, oh, you guys released these bundles? Well, you should have. Now let me find the next thing to complain about. So don't get me wrong, like, I'm not like some shill from Marvel Snap. They're not sponsoring me yet. But there's still a lot of room for improvement, but I've personally tried to dial back some of my complaints about the game, even though I will still talk about them all the time because that's just how I'm wired. But I did want to take a moment to highlight this and the fact that they're at least attempting to do something with matchmaking. But I do think the next snap for Second Dinner and Marvel Snap, and maybe like we just think we're just way too important, but like they need to get some kind of like focus group of people in the community to have these discussions, to talk with them, to bounce things off of them, because these are obviously very like smart, capable people at Second Dinner. But sometimes when they make a decision, I'm like, sounds like you guys should have asked somebody. But anyways, I'll shut up for now. Let me know what your thoughts are on the matchmaking and everything like that down in the description below. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to get out a video later today. I wanna go over some pretty sweet decks, so I'll try to get back later today. It's Saturday, so I got time. All right, but anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, ring that notification bell. All right, we are trying to hit 8,000 subscribers by the end of the month. And don't forget, I got the brand new season pass giveaway coming up. I'll announce it probably tomorrow. All right, I give away 3 season passes, but you gotta be subscribed and you gotta follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ. All that is linked down in the description below. All right, so have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.